Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today, guys, we're going to review another very hard to find floor plan in a Class C, and that is a bunkhouse. I think I did one last week. So very unusual that I have two on the lot at the same time, but here it is. Today, we're going to review a 2014 Forest River Sunseeker. This is the 3170DS, and guys, this is 32 feet 3 inches long, bumper to bumper length. It's the biggest Sunseeker they make. It has two slides, only 47,000 miles. Got it running right now. I've got the generator running, motor running, refrigerator's getting cold, roof air, dash air is both cold, backup camera, all that good stuff works. It's a nice motorhome, guys. Let's look around it. And 32 feet 3 inches is a big size for a Class C, but still within range for most state parks and older campgrounds. And this unit's built on the Ford E450 chassis with 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. It's not the 3-valve, but it's still got a 7,500 tow capacity, 7,500 pound. No delamination. Stripes look good, finish looks good, tires look good. Oh, guys, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm playing around a little bit with audio. I'm using a lapel mic today, so seeing if the audio sounds better than the mic that's on my GoPro on the media mod. So we'll see when I listen to it on the computer. Stripes and finish looks good. Got a 6-gallon DSi water heater. Does have the heated holding tanks. A 4 kW Onan gasoline generator. Plenty power for this motorhome. And trust me, guys, that 305 horsepower V10 is more than enough to take you down the road. I like the way the Cabover's built. Notice how there's no front windows. Notice how the cap overlaps. That's a sign of a well-built, not fifth wheel, C-Class. That's a sign of a well-built Class C motorhome, because most leak problems occur when it's on a straight edge. Example, this one right here. Right there, if you don't stay on top of that, you'll have a leak issue. Where here, you can see it overlaps. Because you got to realize, guys, this Cabover, when you're going 70, 75 miles an hour, is flexing, going down the road from the wind. So, a lot less likely to leak with that kind of a shell on the front instead of just a straight edge. And got a power awning. Got a huge outside storage bay. So let's look inside. And we're going to step inside. It is nice and cool here, guys. And very nice in here. Now, it's had the same problem that the Thor's had, that those Forest River and Thor both shared a lot of the same furniture. It had that darn flaking furniture issue that has plagued RVs for many years now. Of course, they're not using that type of furniture anymore, but back anywhere from 2006, 2007 on up to 15 and 16 models, they used a lot of that cheap leather furniture that flakes. This one obviously had it, but the previous owners went ahead and had it recovered. Actually, instead of, so it doesn't have the leather seats, it's got the cloth seats, but they're comfortable. Front cab looks good. 47,271.4 miles, no check engine lights. That dash air is nice and cold, heated power mirrors, plastics look good, windshield looks good. Got the backup camera built into the rearview mirror. Got a queen bed up top, and of course you can see, guys, a little bit of flaking on this. Is the same type material they had on the front seats and the sofa. Which, I mean, if you're going to cover this with a sheet anyway, it really doesn't matter. But as far as recovering this mattress or replacing this mattress, but that's just an example, guys, of what it does. No smoke or pet odors. You can see right here, guys, looks like they've reupholstered the bottom seats, which were also the same type of pleather material to match the front. So they did a really good job, and it looks like they just replaced the sofa entirely and put a regular RV sleeper sofa in here. So you don't have to worry about that flaking anymore from this new sofa. So you've got a full-size bed up top. You have a double bed that this right here makes, this dinette booth, and you got another double bed the couch makes. So already you've got sleeping capacity for 6 without even going past the first front 10 feet of the motorhome. Got a nice tall ceiling, 7-foot tall ceilings. Got the 15,000 BTU ducted roof air, which is doing a fantastic job cooling this thing off, because it's a little warm today. Kitchen area, got a middle kitchen. You know, Class C's aren't really known for having huge kitchens, but at least you've got that flip up countertop for more food prep area, and a sink cover as well. Double stainless steel sink, 3-burner cooktop, which doesn't look like it's hardly been used. You've actually got an oven, microwave, and you've got a 6 cubic foot Dometic RV refrigerator freezer. It looks really clean. Doesn't look like it's had a lot of heavy use. In other words, you don't see a lot of nicks in the racks. The way to tell if one's been lived in or one's been used a lot is look in the fridge, guys. You'll see little nicks and stuff in the paint on the rails in here where people have slid stuff in and out so much over the years. This one doesn't show any of that. And it is starting to get cold, guys. It takes this thing about 5 or 6 hours, but I can tell it's already getting cold. Got the one ice maker that will never let you down. Got 2 of them in there, so if you want to add 2 ice makers to it, technically it's got it. Now, because of that extra storage in the back, you do have a step right here. And we step up here, and again, guys, got a little bit of flaking on the sofa. This isn't bad enough to replace it. And another mattress here. Again, if you have a sheet over, it doesn't really matter. Now, I can replace this stuff, guys. It's just going to delay your RV getting picked up. But if you're interested in that, let your salesperson know. We'll try to work out a deal on helping you out on the cost of these. I can't, I'm trying to keep the price down under 60 grand on this one, so I don't really have it in the budget to replace it, but I'll help you out. I'll cover some of it, or let you cover some of it, maybe meet in the middle. But honestly, guys, put your sheet over it. If you're gonna have people sleeping in it, really don't matter. You got a little TV right here, and that is a Jensen audio system with a built-in DVD player. I'm sure you can wire you up an Xbox or PlayStation. Got a privacy curtain right here, so you can separate the bedroom area and the bathroom area from the rest of the coach. Curtain that goes across the top bunk, and of course you have a solid sliding door to completely separate the rear bedroom from the bunk area. Well, giving you as much privacy as possible in a 32-foot motorhome. Side bathroom, and you got a toilet, a stand-up shower with a skylight, glass doors, and notice that it's not bleaching yellow. That means it hasn't been exposed. It hasn't spent a lot of time outside exposed to the sun. What happens is, of course, as many of you know, the UV rays coming in that skylight, if one's been outside a lot, will turn this a bright yellow, and this is still good and white. Maybe just a tad bit of yellowing on the bottom, but nothing bad. Of course, you got storage area in here, plenty of lighting. It's got a vent fan, duct work for heat and air, and that's a good thing to look at too, guys. So many RV manufacturers forget to put duct work into the bathroom for heat, because if you're using this thing in the wintertime, you got a sink and toilet and shower in there that can freeze and bust. So it's also very important, if you're going to do winter camping, to make sure your RV has duct work in the bathroom, because so many RV manufacturers don't do that. You've got a Queen Island bed. It's an east-west bed with some overhead storage. There's storage underneath the bed. You've got a TV at the foot of the bed, and look at all this in the slide out right here, guys. And this thing's basically got 2 super slides, because you've got your closet that's in the slide over here as well as your bunks. And this is just about as big a slide outs in your living area. So definitely got a lot of room as square footage wise in here for a Class C motorhome. I mean, you know, Class C motorhomes are called mini motorhomes for a reason. So, but this one right here is pretty nice. I know it's not going to be perfect, guys. I know it. But to be a 7-year-old motorhome, especially in the current market where stuff's just impossible to find, this thing's a nice rig. $59,900. Going to include our 4-page inspection process performed after purchase. And guys, you know, I've touched on this in other videos. Some people are pretty sensitive about it, so I'm just going to just keep it to the facts. You know, for all of our customers, past and present and future, we are suffering a severe labor shortage, the worst we've had in 53 years in business. You know, my service area is extremely backed up. I'm still willing to do the 4-page inspection process that we're famous for. I'm still willing to do that for those of you who want us to do that. I am also encouraging you to buy it as is. We're willing to give you a lot more off of it for an as is sale than we were a month ago. Double, if not more, what we would normally take off of one for an as is sale. And if you want to know what an as is sale is, basically, guys, we let you crank your generator up. We put some water in the tank for you before you get here. Let you crank the generator up, turn the ACs, the lights on, check the slide outs, turn the fridge on. Do your own inspection so you can see what works and what doesn't before deciding to buy it. And if you decide to do the option B price, I can promise you this: I will give you a lot more off the price than you will spend doing repairs. So you're going to be money ahead if you have to repair much of anything in this. Of course, as is means sofa, everything else just like it is. We'll clean the windows off, and like I said, we'll let you turn the water system on, see what works and what doesn't, because we don't know. And I do encourage you to at least try that. But if you're still uncomfortable with it, you love the coach, but you still want the option A full checkout with the 90-day warranty, guys, we're still willing to do that. But you've got to understand that you're talking anywhere from 30 to 60 days before your unit will be ready. We're doing our best with what we have, guys. We had several people quit because of, I'm not going to go into details, but because of all this unemployment stuff and stimulus. Even though they're not making as much money, they're still getting pretty close just sitting at home. So we're operating with a short crew, and we're short-handed on every department here: delivery, cleanup, techs, everything. So understand that we're doing the best we can with what we have left, and that's why we're still willing to do the 4-page inspection process, which, by the way, no other dealership offers on used RVs, period. They might check 3, 4, 5 things, but not 4 pages of stuff. And we'll give this thing the full treatment, the full checkout. After it goes through service, it gets cleaned up, then we do a final walkthrough. If we're happy with everything, we'll call you to set up an appointment to pick up your new-to-you Sunseeker. And of course, once you get here, you get a full orientation by Preston, and you can record him with your phone or camera if you wish. But understand, guys, that there will be a significant delay, and I don't want to run business off, but heaven forbid, we got more business now than we can handle. And I just want to be open with everybody and honest. I don't want surprises any more than you do, so that's why we're as transparent as we can possibly be, especially in the current situation. So understand that, guys. You know, and if you still want to buy from us, great. We'll take care of you. You know, we'll give you a pretty significant discount because it's already got a great price on it at $59,900. But if you want to take it as is, because I can tell you right now, freezer's getting cold. Both air conditioners ice cold, the dash and the top air. We drove this thing several hundred miles here, so I know the running and driving's great. It's got 47,000 miles, which is low miles for this year model, or pretty close to it. I mean, what's 47,000 miles in today's modern vehicles anyway? I know the slides work. I don't see any signs of any kind of water damage, no pet or smoke odors. You know, like I said, we'll put water in the tank, let you check it out. And I mean, I don't see how you can go wrong, guys, especially when you can save, you know, some quite a bit of money. I'm talking about a couple $1,000s, maybe more. I mean, how much do you really think you're going to spend repairing this thing? But like I said, I don't want to discourage anybody from taking the option A with the full checkout, the peace of mind you get from that. But I'm just giving you options. If you want to save some money and go ahead and pick it up the same day you pay for it, we're definitely going to give you a very aggressive price for the option B price, for the option B as is price. Anyway, and guys, thank you again for being understanding. I know I keep talking about this in every video, but you know, I have to, because I have to assume that everybody watching one of my videos is watching one for the first time. So I don't want to assume that you've been watching the past 2 or 3 or 4 videos that I've said this in. And that's why I say the same thing in every video, because I have to assume you're watching one of our reviews for the first time. But guys, this unit's $59.9 plus applicable sales tax if you want all that, the inspection, the warranty that we buy, 90-day Easy Care nationwide limited warranty that you can extend very affordably. We also offer nationwide delivery service. We offer financing with approved credit and down payment. If you're interested in either one of those things, give us a call, 706-965-7929. And feel free to comment, guys. Let me know how the audio sounds. Like I said, I'm still playing with the GoPro 9 and the Media Mod, but let me know what you think about this one compared to the last few videos. If you don't care, for those of you who watch my channel, and if you've got experience with GoPro 9s, feel free to give me advice, guys. You know, I like videoing these things, but a lot of these new cameras, I'm by no means an expert. I just play around with it till I like what I see and go with it. As far as settings and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Keep in mind, guys, we have no fees here. You go to these other RV dealerships, they're going to charge you thousands of dollars in dock fees and prep fees and happy camper free fees and freight, dock, prep, and more. So, you know, guys, we're not going to be like that. We're going to, you know, this is the price. It's a haggle-free price if you want the option A, or we will give you a significant discount for the option B as is price. And you can be your own judge. Come look at it, guys. Come test drive it. I mean, you know, we've got a great selection of Class C's right now. They're selling quick, though. I've just gotten very, very fortunate and lucky and blessed to find these, because my inventory is 1/3 what it should be right now, and I'm sure you're hearing the same story from every other dealer out there. But we're doing, like I said, we're all living in this crazy world. We're all doing the best we can with what we have. So, like I said, if you'll work with us, we'll make it worth your while. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Questions, comments, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Bash me a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Still trying to get to that 30,000 subscriber mark. I'm over 28,000 now. So, guys, share my videos on social media. Share it with your friends, your RV neighbors. Tell them about me. Maybe they can subscribe. Tell their buddies about me. And, you know, it's just a matter of pride for me, and it helps support my channel too. So feel free to comment as well. And like I said, if you're not a subscriber, please smash that thumbs up and that bell notification button. I mean, they're free to watch. And, you know, unlike other people on YouTube, I actually review used RVs. Not all. Who wants to go out and spend and buy a motorhome like this and spend 120 grand when you can buy this one for half price with 47,000 miles? And it'll do the same thing a new one will do for half the price. So, I mean, you know, that's why you never want to buy one of these new. They just lose so much money. And new price, I mean, Forest River just announced a 8% price increase I think last week, all their motorized and towable units. Unfortunately for us, that also means work and play and no bows. So that means new prices are going to be that much higher. You know, 7% may not be that much on a $20,000 camper, but when you're talking $120,000, $150,000 motorhome, that's a pretty good chunk of change that the dealers are increasing the price on, because they have to pay that much more. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. If you got questions, comments, email, feel free to comment, call. Now, guys, just a quick reminder, I'm not in sales. I do marketing. I spend very little time by my phone. So, you know, if you call me, you're probably just going to get a voicemail. It's best to call and talk to one of the salespeople. You know, I like to communicate via email to my subscribers. So if you want to send me an email, bo@parkwayrvcenter.com, I'll try to answer it. I'll do my best to answer it for you. I'm not in sales, so I can't sell you anything we have here, but as long as it's not a sales inquiry, advice, tips, pointers, whatever, I'll be happy to answer them for you. I'm 25 plus years in this industry, guys. You know, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm probably the most experienced, hands-on experienced person doing RV reviews right now. I mean, you see these guys, these new guys jumping up and down and all this crap. You know, they're entertaining to watch, but most of those guys have never owned an RV and probably never even spent the night in one. I'm on like RV number 7 or 8. I'd have to sit there and count. If you count the pop-ups, probably close to 10, because I always kept a pop-up too for years. So, you know, and I've done everything in this industry you can think of. I've worked on them, I've delivered them, I've sold them, I bought them, I praised trade-ins, which I kind of do that now. I mean, I do a little bit of everything. So, you know, keep that in mind. So if you want advice from the heart, that I'm not going to hold anything back, I'll tell you the truth, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, send me an email, bo@parkwayrvcenter.com, bo@parkwayrvcenter.com. Thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.